The first step is to gather the materials. You need hemp, string, scissors, a bead, it can be any kind of bead, I'm using this purple one, and a shell with a hole in it. For the second step, you're going to cut the string to whatever your desired length is. For this anklet bracelet, I'm going to use about this much. I never really measure it out. You can measure it if you want, and then after you do, you just cut the string, and then you'll match up the ends and tie a knot. So you're gonna go ahead and match up the end pieces there, and then you can fold it in half again. You'll have 4 strings to work with, and just tie the knot over your finger like so, and pull it through. Pull the loop through, and it should be about finger width. Pull it tight, and in the next step you're going to begin the braiding pattern. You can also do a knotting pattern. I like to do braiding because it's easier. Now this is a 4-strand braid, and basically you just keep taking the outside string and bringing it in, and it's as easy as that. Then you'll go ahead and tie a knot, and it's the same knot we tied at the beginning, just over your finger and through the loop, and pull it tight. I pull each and every string tight to make sure that it is as tight as it can be, and it gives it a nice look. Now, almost halfway through, I'm going to tie a pretzel knot. You make a loop with 2 of the strings, put the other 2 strings behind it, then you'll pull that string and put it in front of the other strings, and then make another loop on that side. Then you'll pull that through the top, and then basically you're gonna, that's what it looks like. You're gonna put those 2 strings between and through the back. It's honestly kind of hard to explain, but hopefully this visual presentation helps. I learned how to do the knot through a YouTube video myself, so I'll go ahead and link to the video that I learned how to do the knot from. But anyway, then you'll tighten it up, make it look all nice, and adjust it basically to where you want it to be. I like to move it up a little bit and kind of make sure the strings are even, like so. It takes a little while, but once you get it right, it looks like a pretzel. And there it is. And then we're going to tie another knot to seal it in. Make it symmetrical. And it's the same knot we've been doing, the one from the beginning. Over the loop and tighten it up. And then you might need to adjust the pretzel to stay in place. And then tighten each string one by one like we did before. And it is adjustable, as you see. It can stretch and become tighter. Moving on to the next step, we're going to add the centerpiece bead. Now I have this purple bead here. And what you're going to do is take the end strings. If you can, try to get 2 in the hole. You'll need to make sure that the ends are small enough to fit in the hole. Sometimes you need to cut them if they get frayed, but it looks like these will probably fit, so you just slide them into the hole and then bring the bead up. So you'll have 2 strings on the outside and 2 strings through the bead. Now you're going to take the 2 outside strings and wrap them around the bead like so. And then you'll go ahead and tie another knot. around the finger, make the loop, and then pull the string through. And then you have the centerpiece. And go ahead and tighten each string like we have been doing. And now you'll basically do the same thing we just did on the other side. Here's the pretzel knot again. The hard part is really the end, getting that string there into place. If you're having trouble with it, as I did when I first started this knot, please click on the link in the description and right here for a better explanation of how to do that. So the last step is going to be to create a clasp. I'm using a shell with a hole in it. And obviously you're not going to have the exact same shell, but pretty much any small shell will work. So try to put 2 strings through, or as many as you can. It would be ideal to have all 4 through, but that wouldn't fit. So I'm just going to do these 2, and you can put it all the way up, or you can pull it out a little bit more. It's up to you, however much space you need. And then you'll tie a knot. I like to tie more than one knot just to make sure that it's not going anywhere. So you can tie as many knots as you want. I'm probably going to do 3. Just to make a big knot. You just tie them over each other and you keep pulling it tight, and you can check to see if it moves anywhere. And nope, this looks like it's gonna stay, but I'm just gonna tie one more. Alright, and that should do it. So now you'll go ahead and cut off the excess string. I like to leave just a little bit of room, but you can cut it basically right up on the knot. And then you cut the 2 other strings as well. And there you have it. An anklet bracelet made from hemp string, 1 bead, and 1 shell. And as you can see, it was pretty simple to make, but yet very stylish. And there it is, your finished product. Thanks for watching. I hope this helps.